Hey everyone, if you missed week 2 of art class or you just wanted to go over it again, this is the demo for our line drawing. First, we draw a straight line from one edge of the page to another. It does not have to look the same as mine. You can choose anywhere to draw your one straight line across the page. Next, we're drawing a zigzag line. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Anywhere across from one edge of the page to another. That's how mine looks. Then we're going to choose a curved line. Anything that has a curve to it. That's mine. We need to also add a dotted or dashed line. This is my dashed line. And then we need to add a really curly line. Curly, 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 all the way across. All right, so those are all my lines. You see how they overlap? I'm gonna add one or two more lines just because I have some room and I wanna fill up the empty spaces. So I'm gonna add another straight line across and I'm gonna add another curvy line. So this is my page, all my different kinds of lines. Let's count. How many different lines did I do? Straight, then I did a zigzag, I did curving, dashed, and curly cues. So you should have at least 5 different types of lines. If you have another line type that you really like that we talked about, or maybe we didn't talk about in class, you can add that from one edge of the page to another as well. Then I'm going to switch colors. So I did all my lines in black. If you have other colors, great. If you're sticking with pencil, that's fine too. Whatever color you have is fine. But this will just be a little easier to demonstrate if I have more colors. Then I found a green. Green's my favorite color. I'm going to fill in some of the shapes that I created with my lines. So first, I'm going to color in this triangle that was created with my straight and my dashed line. So I found that triangle and colored it in. Next, I'm going to use another color. And all these shapes won't necessarily have names. Some of them will just be kind of blobby shapes, but we're going to find them and color them in. So next, I have this kind of tiny little one. In the middle, I colored blue. So where those lines overlapped, they created almost a diamond shape, and I colored it in. I'm going to keep going and color in all of the shapes that I created. Like I said, if you have different colors, use the different colors. If you want to color them in with patterns, so maybe I'll fill in one of my areas using straight lines that crisscross to create a pattern, and I filled that one in. So your job, after you've created all your 5 different line types and crossed them across the page, is to fill in all the shapes with colors. And I'll attach an example of what my finished one will look like. If you have questions, feel free to email me. All right, so here is my completed drawing. You see I colored in all the areas or added patterns. As you're doing that, do your best to color it in completely. If you're kind of a new artist, haven't done a lot of artwork before, just do your best to make really even strokes to color the areas and stay inside the lines. I know for some of us young ones that's new, but just work on it. And also start to notice what kind of shapes are created. So this one at the bottom here, this blue one, kind of reminded me of an umbrella, an upside down umbrella. See if there's triangles created. Maybe you got a circle, a rectangle, or are they totally new shapes that don't really have a name? Just start to notice as you're coloring them in. And when you're done, take a picture of it. You don't have to submit it anywhere yet, but I want you to practice taking a picture with your Chromebook or your iPad, whatever device you have, and I'll explain what to do with it next time. So try your best to take a picture of it once you're done. All right? So it should look like something like this. Yours will not look exactly like mine because you are deciding where your lines end up. So something like this, but you'll have different colors and different shapes because you put the lines wherever you want to. Okay?